Go for it.
Woo! Okay. Oh, God. Welcome back to Beards on Gaming. How are you today, Mark?
You know what? I've been better. I've been worse.
We're doing this over fucking Discord again. Thanks for that, buddy.
Yeah, I know. And I kind of got it sprung on me that I had to house sit at the very last minute.
Nice.
And surprisingly, that house was not Dave's house.
Oh, yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, oh, shit, we'll have to do podcasts in advance now. I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, so Nintendo Direct came out and literally fucking bombed the shit out of everything.
That's the word for it?
Okay, you're not impressed by it, but I'm actually pretty impressed by all the shit they showed off.
Sure. I mean, it's not like I'm offended by anything. It's just nothing is really tickling me.
A lot of weird shit that I'm actually, okay with.
There's one thing in particular that I'm like, cool, but why? And we'll get to it.
All right, I'm just gonna go through an order because that's the way I took the notes.
I'm going through. I'm looking at an article right here, so I'll see what we. I'll go through it as we get to the end and make sure we did.
If I miss anything, just stop me. All right.
You got it.
We'll start off. The Nintendo Direct started off with an advertisement for Overwatch,
which is, you know what?
And, who gives a shit?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're still playing Overwatch, you're probably on either PC or one of the other consoles.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I love the Nintendo Switch, but the Nintendo Switch controller is easily one of the worst controllers I've ever used.
I mean, even besides that, it's like the only real thing I could think to use your Switch for this for is on the go. But why would you be playing an exclusively streaming multiplayer game on your Switch on the go?
Yeah, and not only that, like the joysticks and the Joy-Con. Like, I never touched a Pro Controller, so I don't know about the Pro Controller, but the Joy-Cons, their joysticks are extremely flimsy.
Yeah.
And crappy to use. Like, I don't mind using it for things like Mario and stuff like that, but if I were to touch it on a shooter, I wouldn't trust that controller at all.
Yeah, it's not great.
So if you're like doing it on the go, you're going to be using the Joy-Con controller because you'll be doing it in handheld mode, and you're not going to get great shots off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, a couple of things on this list, and Overwatch is just one of them, which is like, it's a game that was already released elsewhere coming out to Switch, which is like, that's nice and all. It's something as opposed to nothing, but it doesn't hit me.
I already have it. Why would I give a shit?
Like another of these is Return of the Obra Dinn, which I am very grateful is on as many platforms as can possibly be available to it.
We'll get to that. I want to talk about that.
I know, but I'm just using that as another example of basically the same thing, which is cool, but it's...
But why though?
why for me?
So I think that's all we can say about Overwatch.
Yay.
Moving on to Luigi's Mansion.
Yay.
It is a hotel that has a pyramid, a disco, and a pirate-themed restaurant, and that's just what they showed.
Yeah, it's a whole thing about, it's trying to emphasize the whole thing of it's hotel mansion that has different floors that are each built around a different theme.
Is it a fucking TARDIS?
I guess so.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess part of the thrill of Luigi's Mansion for me was the fact that it was a haunted mansion and like you were going through it and you felt like this giant family actually lived there. However improbable as that might have been.
Well, that could happen here. They could have all had incredibly schizoid interest.
And that's just me being nitpicky. Like, I will probably love this. I love the original Luigi's Mansion, and I'll probably love this one.
Yeah.
But
it's probably still going to be the same formula as the other two, and it's probably still going to be fun overall.
Speaking of other two, did you play the other one?
No, I did not play number 2.
So, like, I don't know what's new and what's not, but I see Luigi, like, smacking around the ghost.
There's something about Gooigi.
Oh, Gooigi, yeah. In the single player...
Is that 2?
What's up?
Oh, no, that's the co-op mode for 3, is it?
Yes, there's Gooigi in the co-op mode, but he's also in the single player.
How so?
So you could switch Luigi's consciousness to Gooigi to have him do things, and then switch back. Or you can have it be multiplayer during the single player and do 2-player.
Huh.
Yeah, that was interesting to me. Like, Luigi can, like, walk through, like, fucking spikes or, like, cage walls and shit like that.
So he's just as good as Luigi, but better.
Yeah! What the fuck is with that?
Man, Luigi really can't catch a break.
But it has a multiplayer mode in this one where you could do, like, up to, 8 people?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm reading that here, too.
Crazy. Like, and then there's a ghost catching challenge, a boat challenge where we have to collect the coins, and then a target break challenge where I'm not exactly sure how that one would work. But, yeah, I mean, ultimately, I'm not crazy about the multiplayer. I don't really consider Luigi's Mansion a multiplayer game.
Neither do I, and it's one of those things like you can't really add multiplayer to every single game and automatically assume it to be better. It just doesn't appeal to certain crowds.
That being said, the Wii U game, I forget what it's fucking called, but there was a Luigi Mansion mode.
Is it? Oh.
And one person was Luigi and everyone else was the ghost. And
was it like...
there was a ghost and a bunch of Luigis, that's what it was.
God, I think... Didn't the Game Grumps play that? It's just like a group of minigames.
It's super fun. I always wanted to play it with people, but Krista hates video games, and I could only play it a few times.
Aw.
But Luigi's Mansion is out October 31st.
Yay. Appropriately enough.
Yeah, on Christmas. So I'm excited for that one. Something I'm not excited for.
My silence is your reward.
I'm excited for that one. Something I'm not excited for is Super Kirby Clash. Ugh.
A free-to-play Kirby with 4 players and over 100 different quests. You'll fight enemies as a team of 4, either locally or online. Available now.
One correction to that. It's not free to play. It's free to start.
Oh, those motherfuckers.
Like, I don't know how bad it is, but free to start always makes me cringe.
Yeah,
and
a little bit.
It's not a Kirby, like it's not like an original Kirby game. It's just like a boss fighter.
Papa Sakurai in the alley being like, all right, first taste is free.
Like I just don't know how entertaining it's going to be when you're just fighting nothing but bosses.
I can see the appeal a little bit with 4-player multiplayer, just all on bosses. I can kind of get that, but still, yeah, it just kind of doesn't appeal.
It'd be more fun, I think, if you were actually going through a level with everyone and like fighting everything, and then you fought the boss. But yeah, so it's out now. If people want to try it, it's free to start. So what's the harm until you have to pay?
Don't put any money down that you're not prepared to lose.
What are you doing over there?
What, me?
I just hear a fucking duck.
Oh, I was just opening up a bottle.
Okay. It's just quack, quack, quack.
Sorry.
Trials of Mana is coming out. I've never touched any Mana game, but I'm looking at this and I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way. I didn't realize I accidentally actually skipped ahead in the video, so I didn't see the title, but I saw the gameplay, and I'm like, right? What's this? This looks actually like a new idea and a new IP. That must be anathema to Nintendo. But it's actually not a new IP, but it is a underutilized one.
But I guess you choose your character and 2 partners from a list of different characters you can choose from.
Weird, but okay.
And it changes the story based off of your choices of characters.
Now that is great.
And then you can also choose different classes for different playstyles, which sounds to me like, please replay this over and over and over again. Which, yes, please.
Yeah. Apparently it's a remake?
Yep, it's the 3rd Mana game.
Oh, okay.
Which, again, I've never touched the Mana games, but looking at this, I'm like, I think I might want to try this.
That's definitely a thing. That's a thing we could do.
But I have a lot of time to consider because it's out April 24th, 2020.
Jiminy. We got time.
Oh, well, yeah, of course, we have nothing but time.
Speak for yourself. I have a backlist of stuff, dude.
I really don't like. I'm honestly just looking for something to play. I'm kind of burnt out on Fire Emblem right now because I beat it twice.
Yeah.
And I'm on my third playthrough, and as great as Claude is, because Claude, honestly, I probably should have picked him first. He's just amazing. But actually, I'm kind of regretting not playing a woman this time around because my God.
Because unfortunately, there's one character who's gay, and he's not it.
Yeah, that's kind of my problem right now. Wait, Linhart is Leonard?
Linhart?
Yeah, he's the only fucking gay one, isn't he?
Yeah, that's it.
Jesus.
It's weird.
Yeah, anyway, I beat it. I beat it working with Edelgard. I beat it working with Dimitri. I only got to beat it with Claude and Rhea now.
Mm.
So
you have to be with Claude, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm hearing. I hear the Rhea playthrough is just straight up, you're a bad person.
Cool.
So, Mark,
that makes me want to do it.
As much as you felt bad about betraying everyone, I guess sticking with Rhea was a million times worse.
Cool. I mean, I just finished up a synth playthrough on Fallout 4. I'm raring to go.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I don't know. Like, you'll be losing your two best characters if you play it that way.
Yeah, it's weird.
If you side with Rhea, you're losing both Edelgard and fucking Hubert. Like, they're both amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Edelgard's story is super short. Like,
yeah, you told me that as well. How it just feels like the wrong path after several different other after other playthroughs. It really feels like the wrong path to take.
No, I much preferred that story. Believe it or not,
I do too. But I don't think the game prefers it.
The game just wants to get over with as quickly as possible.
No, you picked wrong.
Here's the thing, like, from what I heard about the Rhea story, and from what I played through in the Dimitri story, I don't really like following either of those.
Mm.
I think I'm only going to be happy with the Edelgard and Claude story, honestly.
From what I've been hearing of the two, that kind of sounds the same for me.
Yeah.
Although I've only played a little bit of Edelgard's. I still need to get in, and it just really... I don't know, something causes it to rebound off me every time I try to get back in.
You should play it. Like, Edelgard's is short and sweet, and you should be in and out.
I'm in that one point that hard drive article that just goes with local man hasn't spent over a week playing a new RPG, so he may as well just start over.
No, do not start over. Trust me.
Yeah, I know.
Edelgard surprisingly is the easiest because you don't need to be a high level to beat it.
Oh, okay.
So,
do the other ones require you to grind a bit?
Yeah, there's the last level. Honestly, is probably the worst level I played in the entire game, where you're just, what are you doing?
I can't believe you can hear some of the stuff I'm doing. I'm just like tapping
Mark,
against.
I am hearing literally everything you're doing.
I mean, I'm just tapping the side of my computer. I'm surprised.
So. Yeah, Dimitri's playthrough, the last level, there was 1 million mages. Like, a fucking million of them. And there was a good 3 of them that could hit you from across the map. So, literally, like, anyone I put up there would die. It's the only map I never needed to reverse time on. And the only way I, like, got through without losing anyone was I literally just put Baelith right in the middle and let them just train me until they were all dead. Like, I was trying to be strategic, but I realized, no, the only way I'm getting through this with guaranteeing that no one dies is just by putting Baelith, like, Baelith?
Right there. I say Baelith. Am I wrong?
I think it's Baelith. Baelith sounds more natural, but I don't know. No one says it out loud because it's a custom name.
I can't hear Baelith without hearing Baelit. And that's a problem.
Well, hey, I went with Dorothea, so I guess I was Baelith. Oh! Oh, God.
Well, thanks for the podcast, everyone.
Up next is Return of Obra Dinn, which you were talking about earlier.
Yay.
It looks like a walking sim / murder mystery to me.
Yeah, pretty much. It is. I mean, Yahtzee did a review of it a while ago that he kind of goes into all details about it. Did you ever watch that one, or?
I did, but it was back when it first came out.
Right. Okay. Essentially, what you do is you just go around the ship and investigate corpses and debris and the like, and you go back to the moment of that corpse's death, and you have to try and piece together every person on the ship, what their name was, what their rank was, and how they died.
Okay.
And there's like over 50 people or so.
Is that fun?
Weirdly, yes. Because remember, this single developer, I think it has actually one guy, and the last thing he made was Papers, Please.
Okay, so I had a very big suspicion of that, but I didn't want to say it out loud.
Yeah, his specialization is bureaucracy ups. And it's
black and white simulators.
It's just it really is. It's just he has a weird knack for turning such a cold robotic process that is just filling out paperwork to being actually kind of fun.
That is out fall.
I'm a sucker for nautical themes. So, you know.
All right, let me ask you: is there any like ghost theme to it, or are you literally just figuring out who everyone is and then goodbye everyone?
There are hints.
Okay. It's out fall 2019. I think I'd rather play Papers, Please first.
There is no connection.
I know, but I think between the two, I think I'd rather do Papers, Please first.
Oh, I see what you mean. That would be a weird one to put on anything but PC. Just how the control scheme is.
I'm surprised it's not out for Switch, honestly, with everything else that's out right now. And I'm not even halfway through the list yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Little Town Hero is coming out October 16th. You protect your town by using the people in it to get an advantage.
It's definitely a thing.
I don't know. The only thing that sounds interesting about it is that the music's by Toby Fox.
Really? Is that it? I didn't even hear that. That's neat, but is that the only thing that's interesting?
Most of the music is made by Toby Fox.
Wow. Yeah, no. It looks like it has maybe a neat idea that I could enjoy for maybe a couple minutes.
I like the art. It reminds me of old classical Nintendo games, but ultimately it just I don't really see the appeal to it.
Skip it.
It's super neat looking. I will say that. It's super neat looking. I'm sure the music will be phenomenal because Toby Fox is a fucking magician with that.
I think the term you're looking for is quaint.
If it was made by Toby Fox, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll try that shit.
Fuck yeah, I can't wait to laugh and cry.
I love 50% of his games right now.
Hey.
Oh, God. Okay, so Banjo had a surprise release during the Nintendo Direct. They're like, yeah, he's going to be out right afterwards. And everyone's like, oh, shit.
Oh, yay.
I tried him out a bit. He's neat to play.
Okay.
He's not phenomenal. He's not overpowered in my mind. If anything, he might be a bit underpowered, but he's kind of... His grenade fart is pretty neat to use. I'm not even joking. Kazooie poops a grenade.
I believe you.
It's from the sequel.
Oh. Good.
So the grenade...
I'm sorry, I don't have too much else to say. I'm not terribly into Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm not terribly into Smash right now.
Oh, I love Banjo-Kazooie, but... the grenade can be picked up. That's the thing. So the enemy could pick it up and throw it back on you, or you could pick it up and throw it farther. The thing is, it has a very short fuse, so you have to do it quick. And people have been finding exploits to blow themselves up by pooping a grenade to get an extra jump.
That's not a sentence I was expecting to hear today.
Yeah, right? The bigger news is they... because we knew about Banjo. They announced the 4th DLC fighter, which is Terry from Fatal Fury.
Correctamundo.
And also, they announced that there'll be more than 5 DLC fighters.
Yay!
But...
Because this thing can get jam-packed.
They will not be a part of the Fighter Pass.
Yeah, so the Fighter Pass has gotten you the 4 that have been released. Oh, I'm sorry, the 4 that have been confirmed, and this one that has not been released. And then that's your lot. Anything else you're going to have to purchase, kiddos.
I only found this out because I paused the video to look at the lineup and the date, and then I saw in little print at the bottom the just announced characters will not be a part of the Fighter Fat Pass and will be sold separately.
Great.
I'm like, I suspected, but it's good to know.
I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy it's out there.
Link's Awakening, the remake.
Yay! More on that. It's still going. Still you know what? Hearing about this.
Did they say anything new about that, or they're just like, yeah, it's still a thing?
It's like hearing about this is like hearing about the FF7 remake. It's like we don't need to know. I don't need to know anything new. I just need to know that it's still in your periphery.
See, the weird thing about
plugging along.
The weird thing about Link's Awakening is it's. For me, it was never phenomenal. Like every time I see it on like one of these ads, I'm like, "Oh, I can't wait to play that." And then I thought back, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it wasn't phenomenal."
It's definitely a lot of people's favorites.
I get that. I totally get that. But for me, it was just kind of you know what? It's a real life. I want Zelda Ocarina of Time. No, you have Zelda at home.
Oh, okay, really.
Yeah. I actually have a whole story of me trying to get Ocarina of Time. It was a trial for me. It took me 2 years to finally get that game.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I did everything I could as a kid to get that game.
That would really hurt your opinion of that game.
Oh yeah, it did.
Okay.
I have no doubt that.
Full disclosure, everyone. Dave is biased.
Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time is still one of my favorite games. I love that game.
And I think most people, even without only cursory knowledge of Zelda, will be able to tell you, like, yeah, Ocarina is easily everyone's favorite.
It might be one of the games that I've actually restarted and beaten the most. But here's the thing: that's back when I was a kid and I had the fucking time to do that.
Right.
I don't have the time to do that as an adult.
Yeah, we definitely all have we had far more time to actually care about a single game enough to actually 100% it.
That being said,
now I could fucking list off on two hands the amount of games I've actually beaten that I've recently got.
That being said, I know for a fact
screen.
I would not replay Breath of the Wild as a kid. It is overrated in my opinion. I know that is a very unpopular opinion to have. Holy shit, your keyboard.
In fact, you should probably stop talking.
Oh, God, it's overrated.
Anyway, let's move.
So, the new thing to Link's Awakening is that Dampy's been included now.
Woo!
And he will help you put together dungeons using chamber pieces to make chamber dungeons.
Yay.
And that sounds neat. I like the idea of that. It's kind of like a very, 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 very discount Mario Maker.
Little bit, but again, glad it's there.
Yeah, it's not what you're there for. You're there for the remake of Link's Awakening. Anything new added? Yes, please. For the love of God, please. I really don't think they should make remakes, if they aren't adding something to it. You know, I don't like... If it's just unupdated graphics, yeah, maybe. But ultimately, you could do something. Add something to the game, even if it's just a little extra bonus mode. Just to give people something new to do.
Right.
Dragon Quest is out. I really have nothing new to say about that.
Yep, neither do I, so let's move on.
It's there. Yeah. I mean, nothing against Dragon Quest. I mean, it's the same fucking thing.
I feel like we could just kind of start listing off the games that are just being released on Switch now, but that we have.
No, we can't, because next is Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE Encore.
Holy
Woo!
shit, that really is the full title.
Yes, and I thought it was just what is the name of that symbol? It's like a number symbol.
I think it's the pound symbol.
Pound, thank you. I thought it was pound. It's not. It's sharp.
Well, because Dave, music.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
It's just when I heard it out loud and I was trying to type everything down, I was like, fucking what?
Because apparently you have to sound it out.
Oh,
You can't just do
but
the thing. You can't just do the thing you do with most games, which is that symbol is silent.
oh god, does it look dumb?
It looks
And
super dumb.
oh god, do I
It's
kind of
not.
want to play it?
It's not new. It is a
I,
remake of the Wii U version that no one played because it was on the Wii U.
it was on the Wii U.
Yeah, that's
I have
why.
never even heard of this fucking game.
Because it wasn't that great.
And I guess they're adding Fire Emblem characters to it this time around.
I was made to understand they were already in there.
Were they?
I have not played it. Full disclosure, I just heard that this was not a very good version.
Okay, so they have Chrom from Fire Emblem Awakening.
I'm pretty sure that's the FE. That's the FE in this Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Mark, that's what it is.
But it was that way in the Wii U too.
Yeah, but the FE stands for Fire Emblem. That's what it means.
I know, but it was on the Wii U, so why would it be? It was the same game on the Wii U.
Like I said, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, then stop being a little dick.
But it's what I have.
No.
Chrom from Fire Emblem Awakening, which I love Chrom. I'm super happy to see him in anything.
Yes.
And I thought it was Lucina, but it's not. It's someone named Cedea. I want to say
Wait.
C-A-E-D. The booze is getting to me now. C-A-E-D-A from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon.
Oh, yeah, that looks like a Lucina.
It looks like Lucina, but it's not.
I'm sorry for any Fire Emblem veterans who may be listening. I'm pretty sure Dave and I only got in at Awakening.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we mentioned
And
this.
they have Tiki not from Awakening, but from the original.
Well, yeah, because Tiki was in there before.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is they have little girl Tiki, not older hot Tiki.
Was there an older hot Tiki? I don't even remember. I thought she was always like little girl because that's what the dragons are for some reason.
No, in Fire Emblem Awakening, do you remember she looks like a 20-year-old because she's lived forever?
Hold on. In a
Yeah,
million,
so
in a
Fire
million,
Emblem...
in a million years, they become legal.
Well, that's the thing, like, they do age, they just age ridiculously slowly. So the Tiki you see in Fire Emblem Awakening literally mistakes a character for being... Oh, yeah, she mistakes Robin for being Marth.
No, she mistakes Chrom for being Marth.
Is that? I thought it was Robin because she saw his soul. Or whatever.
No, it should be Chrom because he's the one with the Fire Emblem.
Okay,
And
yeah,
he looks and he looks like Marth.
You're right. I'm wrong. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's out January 17th, 2020.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
It looks stupid, and I kind of want to try it.
From what I'm to understand, what you're saying about the actual like fun stupid stuff is few and far between in between the bullshit stupid stuff.
You know, there's probably a review for it I could watch somewhere.
You probably could. That's what I'm to understand.
Yeah.
There was like I remember like there was a channel I watched that did a playthrough of that game when it came out on the Wii U. I didn't watch their playthrough of it. I just remember it going on for episode after episode after episode, and it's like, is this a Kingdom Hearts playthrough? This is way too long for this.
No, believe it or not, if it was a Kingdom Hearts playthrough, they'll have it done in 10 episodes. Kingdom Hearts 3 was super short.
I said no. I meant Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2.
Oh, if you're talking about Kingdom Hearts 1, that shit'll go on forever because they don't know where the fuck to go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And that shit usually goes into the hundreds of parts.
Yeah, mostly because
if they do 20-minute episodes each time, then yeah, that's easily 100 parts.
I have as many fond memories of the first Kingdom Hearts as I have as memories of me wanting to strangle the game.
Yeah.
Welcome
to Square Enix games.
Yeah, it was not put together well at all, and people kind of forget that, how like terrible it was put together. Man, I'm in a depressive mood today, aren't I?
Stop drinking, Dave.
Oh, I'm usually a happy drunk.
You've had one. I'm cutting you off.
That's very true. Deadly Premonition 2!
Man.
A blessing in disguise.
Man, can I not wait to not play this and watch someone else play it? Because it is so the same reaction you're having to Tokyo Mirage Sessions is that what I'm having to Deadly Premonition 2. This shit is going to be broken and stupid and hilarious.
Here's the thing, like, I'm watching the trailer, and it looks... Okay, none of the graphics look good. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. But the graphics... It's like they took the first game graphics for the past and slightly... little bit improved graphics for the future.
A little bit.
Does it look like that to you or no?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. It really does not look next gen, and I kind of love that.
Well, okay, so I don't know. It might be interesting in that way. Like, I think you kind of lose the weird surreal factor if you change the graphics too much.
Right? Yeah. But
I think
still,
part of the
still
charm and forgivability of the first game was the fact that it looked like literal ass.
Oh, it's still going to look like ass, but the main charm of the game is Swery's warped perception of what American life is like. And that's going to be super hilarious.
The fact you have to, every 5 minutes you have to go and get gas.
Oh my god. And every time the guy spits on your car.
Does he?
Yeah.
I have to watch a playthrough of this. But it is out in 2020. But the original is out for Switch now.
Yay.
So if you ever wanted to try to play that, Mark, now's your chance.
Nope. I've seen it. I've seen how it plays, and I have no desire. The gameplay is easily the least interesting part.
Divinity 2 is out now for Switch. Nothing more to say about that. It's just Divinity 2.
Go play it on PC instead.
Yeah,
really,
right?
Really, if there
it seems like a PC game.
If there was more of a game that needed to be on PC or maybe consoles instead, it was this one. It's on PC instead.
I love how you don't consider Switch a console.
But you know what I mean. Like
I know exactly what you mean. But technically it is, and it's weird.
I know. It's a weird hybrid creature.
Yes. Doom 64 is out November 22nd.
Neat.
Yeah, exactly. It's Doom 64.
Yeah.
Rogue Company. It looks like that Titanfall Battle Royale game you like.
Titanfall Battle Royale?
Yeah, what is that Titanfall 2 Battle Royale?
Oh, Apex?
Apex, yeah, it looks like Apex.
Does it? I must have accidentally skipped over this one. What is it again?
Rogue Company.
Hold on a moment.
Oh my god, your keyboard.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's by High Res. Okay. Oh, it's exclusive to the Epic Store. Wait, what?
It can't be, because it was on the Nintendo Direct.
Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusive to the Epic Store on PC.
That's usually what it is, yeah.
Everywhere else is fine.
Everything is now exclusive to the Epic Store.
I don't want to actually watch this trailer on the unfortunate part that it might, I don't know, blow up your eardrums.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
That's out 2020.
Neat. High res usually makes adequate things.
Moving on to what I'm excited for. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm super excited.
Yay.
A lot of people are having problems with this Pokemon.
Oh?
It's not even out yet, and people can't stop bitching about it.
Okay, I remember hearing one thing that had people kind of mad, and it didn't make me mad because I'm not crazy, but I can kind of see where some people are coming from.
Is it the fact that not all Pokemon are in it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care either, but I can kind of see how people are like, it's been this way for all Pokemon games.
Yeah, but this is literally the first time it's an actual console game, and you know what?
It's massive and huge, and guys, please. It's not pixel art. We actually have to, model these now.
And here's the thing about it being a console game. They can easily DLC.
But they're not, but I guess the idea is that they're not going to. We just don't. They're just not going to dedicate the time. Is what I guess people are actually mad about.
This is what happened before, back when they had to move from the Game Boy to the Game Boy Color. No, was it the Game Boy Color?
I thought it was Game Boy Color to DS.
It might have been. They had to do this before when they had to basically, because I don't know how many people remember this, but the original red, blue, gold, silver, and yellow, they were all broken games. They didn't work properly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things wrong with them, and a lot wrong with the core system itself. And while fixing all that, they also redid all the Pokemon stats to be a better strategic game. So when they released, I think it was it fucking Crystal? No.
I think it was Crystal.
What was the one after Gold and Silver?
I'm pretty sure it was Crystal.
Okay, whatever that generation was,
Mm.
everything was redone, and you could no longer catch all the Pokemon because you couldn't trade with the old games. So this has happened before.
Yeah.
And I get it. People are upset. Move the fuck on. The things I don't get are people complaining about how it looks. It looked the same.
Well, okay. I understand.
Always. If you're going to complain about that, complain about it way back then. Yeah, I mean,
I understand the opinion of to each his own. I disagree, but whatever.
Yeah, I like the way it looks.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd rather it stay more cartoonish and stupid looking.
Were there any updates to this, or was it just
yes, there is. So they show off that there's a lot more custom looks, which cool. I'm happy for that. Your character can actually look unique, where before it just kind of looked like the same person, just with a different hat.
Yes.
There's now the Pokemon Camp, which it's a lot like the play with your Pokemon thing, except you could set up like a kind of a home base in the open world.
Okay.
Where you can like play with your Pokemon, have them play with each other, and cook for them. You could also visit other people's tents in the open world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's neat. You could also make... Alright, here's my notes. Alright, word for word. Curry on rice, ... for some reason, ... 100 types, ... Curry decks, ... Why? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark.
Now, how much of that was you writing that down, and how much of that was verbatim?
It's verbatim.
From...
Word for word. From my notes.
From your notes, or from...
It's verbatim from my notes. I was writing it as I was listening to it.
Right.
So you can make curry on rice now using different ingredients you find.
Yep, that's about right.
There's over 100 types.
Yeah.
And you have a curry dex.
Dave, I don't know.
It's like the Pokedex, but for curry.
Dave, I don't know how else to explain this to you, but the UK's most famous national food is Indian.
Is it?
Oh, so dude. Yes,
okay.
Absolutely, goddamn. It's also the food from the UK that'll probably be gel with Japanese audiences the most.
Oh, cool. But
what would you?
Wait,
where
is this? Is this in the UK somewhere? I forget where it's based on this
Dave.
time.
Yes.
Is that where it's based on this time?
Yes. That was the big deal.
I forgot, dude. I don't know. Where in the
Sword
UK?
and Shield.
Oh, is it based in England?
The UK specifically, because it will be like
just UK in general.
UK in general.
Okay. Well,
so that includes.
Well, not anymore, surely.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Fucking A. But anyways, yeah, you can eat it with your Pokemon, and I guess it probably will change your stats and the way they like you and shit like that. The big news is they introduced 2 new types of Pokemon.
Yep.
Both equally stupid, and I love it.
Cool.
You have Poltergeist,
awesome.
Which is a literal fucking tea kettle. The Pokemon lives inside the tea kettle, and they're basically tea.
Yay.
You can drink them.
Awesome.
And...
Consume your Pokemon.
I'm probably going to say this wrong, but Cramorant...
Spell it for me. I'm going to type it in.
It's cram or ant. One word.
Two seconds. Oh, yeah. It's Cramorant, but it's named after a cormorant, which is a type of bird.
Okay. But every time it uses its surf or dive attack, it gets a fish in its mouth.
Awesome.
And if the enemy attacks it while it has a fish in its mouth, it will spit the fish in the enemy's face. So basically, it has its own counterattack.
Sorry. I like the idea of taking something as whimsical as a bird picking up a fish in its mouth and boiling it down to, so it has a counterattack.
I want it in my party.
Yeah, absolutely. I want both of these in my party.
Oh,
I want to be able to consume my Pokemon. Ooh.
Well, I think it's Poltergeist's Dex entry, but I don't know if you can actually get it.
Aw.
Like, you could catch it, obviously, but I don't think you can actually drink it.
Dang.
If anything, it would probably be a curry recipe thing. I'm not joking.
No, I you know what? I don't think you are.
I don't know if it's real, but if I had to guess, that would be it.
Yeah.
So they announced it's out now, but the Super Nintendo Entertainment System's Nintendo Switch Online.
Yep.
That's a long fucking title.
List here I have. I'm just going to roll through them.
Oh, sure.
Brawl Brothers, Demon's Crest, Joe and Mac 2 Lost in Tropics, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Star Fox, Super EDF Earth Defense Force, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, Super Puyo Puyo 2, Super Tennis, Breath of Fire, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Pilot Wings, Stunt Race FX, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Soccer, and Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past. Wait a minute. We've heard that one.
No, we haven't.
Link to the Past.
Yeah, we talked about Link's Awakening.
I'm making a joke.
Yeah, but we talked about The Awakening.
Moving on.
Yeah, so...
Those are being released.
If you like them, I mean, well, here's the thing. If you already have the Nintendo Switch Online thing, yeah, I mean, there you go.
Here's a bone.
And if you want a reason to get it, I mean, there's another one, I guess.
Yeah.
Ultimately, at this point, I don't think it's worth it unless you have Mario Maker. If you have Mario Maker 2, it's basically required that you have Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah.
So, have fun.
Good luck.
So, they're also releasing an SNES controller.
Yep.
But you have to be an online user. And you have to order it from a website.
Nintendo really doesn't, they're not doing great at this.
And knowing the way Nintendo is, I guarantee it was sold out the first day.
Yeah.
I guarantee once again
It really
underestimated things and they ran out of shit. Because that's what always fucking happens.
Really, it is. Yeah, Nintendo has really not any idea how to really do this whole infrastructure thing when it comes to online services.
They don't.
I remember there was this instance there was apparently a story from a while back of when Nintendo was first setting up either online services either for the Switch or for the Wii U that they got some guy on loan from Microsoft who obviously was working on Xbox Live, did everything with them, came over to help out Nintendo and started going through the list of technical terms of you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, and got pulled aside and pulled outside and be like, you need to slow down. You need to stop and kind of dumb it down because these guys don't have any idea what the hell you're talking about. And these guys that he was talking to were supposed to be the engineers for this new infrastructure they were building up.
Yeah. Here's the thing, they're slow on a lot of things, but ultimately, I think Nintendo just keeps releasing the best shit out right now, honestly.
Agree to disagree.
Really?
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
Oh, between what? Between what? The big three?
No, I just think they're the best game developers out right now.
Okay, then agree to disagree.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because PlayStation isn't a developer. Xbox isn't a developer.
Well, okay. Then yeah, well, this is a discussion for another time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games out November 5th.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really need a collection of mini games.
I don't either.
I'm kind of out of my whole Mario Party phase.
Mm-hmm.
Daemon X Machina. I didn't know there was a demo out right now, which you could just use for the full game as well.
Yeah.
I want to give this demo a try, and I will next time I get a chance.
I must have missed the gameplay here. What does it look like?
It's a mech fighter.
Oh.
Yeah. So it actually looks pretty neat. And
Cool.
you could try the whole prologue and save your data and just start from where you left off in the full game.
Mm.
So, I mean, like,
Neat.
download it, try the prologue. It's literally cost you nothing.
Right. Always nice.
Jedi Knight 2, which I always wanted to try.
This is the one where I'm like, that's great. Why?
Okay, I will tell you why. You ready?
Go.
Because I am scared to death of old games on Steam.
Okay, no. That is not my question. Why?
Okay.
Why didn't you play it at the time? I don't know. There could be innumerable reasons. For me, it's because I didn't have the console. I mean, why is Nintendo releasing this?
I'm just happy.
Yeah, me too. But I don't know. I'm assuming maybe it has something to do with the new movie. I don't know.
Hey, look, you want to hear my track record on Switch for old games?
Go.
I had to download patches to make Vampire Masquerades work.
Mm-hmm.
I had to change game files to make Jade Empire work.
I'm sorry. You said track record for Switch games?
No, I'm sorry, Steam games.
Yeah. Vampire the Masquerade on Switch.
With Steam games... Oh, wow. Could you imagine?
Hey, you know what? If it includes the patch, that's good.
It won't.
Yeah, no.
So Vampire Masquerades on Steam, I had to download a patch to make it work properly.
Right. As did I. I'm pretty sure everyone does.
Jade Empire, I had to change game files to make that run properly.
Yep.
Knights of the Old Republic, I still can't make run properly.
Huh.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Carl.
What?
Do you remember I sent you that picture?
No,
what's his name? Is it fucking Carl, is it? Your first partner. What is his name? In Knights of the Old Republic 1.
Wait, first, like outside of the tutorial?
Yeah.
I think it's Karth.
Karth, yes. So Karth's legs just straight up, like, blinked out of existence.
Oh, okay, I remember you talking about
And I sent you a picture like, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Karth. So yeah, I'm in the slums right now. And like, I can't see the lower half of anything. So it's very, very difficult for me to navigate.
Oh, boy.
So I'm having trouble with that. I just kind of quit after that. There was another one I had to play that I had to do something funky with. I forget.
Yeah.
But yeah, with old games on Steam, I just don't have the best of luck.
That's not even you. That's kind of everyone. It just has to do with, I don't know, how a lot of settings are configured for certain PCs. Especially
There's
newer
no
ones.
quality control for old games on Steam. I'm kind of bummed by that.
Well, because who cares?
Well, we're just selling it. What the fuck? We don't care if it works.
Listen, if I get $5 out of this is profit.
Wow.
That's
Witcher 3 is coming out. Nothing more to say about that, really.
it's neat.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back and play the series because I got scared when I was playing the start of Witcher 3, and they were like, "Did you do this?" I'm like, "I don't know. Get the fuck away from me. I'm in a bath.
Don't shave my beard.
Don't shave my balls."
I like how. By the way, just as an aside, because I've never gotten a chance to mention it. In that very same scene where they shave your beard, the next time you fast travel, it's back, and I like to think that they knew.
Dauntless is coming out for Switch.
Mom, can I have Monster Hunter? We have Monster Hunter at home.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If it transfers my data between systems for being on the same account, I think it would be pretty neat. If it doesn't, I don't care.
They're doing it for they're doing it for a bunch of other games. It's not that hard to make that jump.
Yeah, so Just Dance, I think there's a new one coming out. I completely forget, but like all the Just Dances I checked is out right now.
Remembering.
Yeah, all the Just Dances are out and now on Switch. So if you, I guess, pick your favorite song list or some shit.
Or some shit. I don't know.
Do whatever the fuck you want. Animal Crossing, the new one's coming out 3/20/2020. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's another thing that I never got into. I didn't understand Animal Crossing.
I mean, I understood it. It just never grabbed me. It's the same thing with Stardew Valley. I really like banged my head up against that for a while and just never got through.
It's not for me.
No.
It's just not for me. And I'm not saying that people should feel bad for playing. If that's your zen, for love of God, play that shit.
I'm saying that. People, if you like Animal Crossing, you're bad and wrong and get a life and da 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 da.
Here's my zen. My zen is beating people over the head with a steel chair. That's my fucking zen.
Well,
I
listen,
love
I'm
that
pretty
shit.
sure that is a mod available for at least one of the Animal Crossings.
Oh, you can smack people with a net, but they don't fall down and start bleeding, so I don't really get the same feeling out of it.
So there's no weight to it.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition's coming out for Switch, which, I mean, shouldn't that just be an add-on?
Dave, it's a definitive edition.
Shouldn't that just...
No, because money.
Wait, so hold on. It would just be the same fucking game you have on Switch with the DLC included.
Wait a sec. Xenoblade 2 or Xenoblade 1?
I don't know. Which one is which? There's two?
There's 2, yeah. Wait, so I may have missed it. Okay, yeah. If it's Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I think you can only currently get that on...
Say Wii U.
On
Say
D.
Wii U. Say Wii U. Say Wii U.
No, shut up.
Damn it.
Hold on. I'm looking it up. Xenoblade da-ba-da, snap-a-da.
I have my fingers crossed.
Oh, wait. What? Wait. Hold a tick.
I want it to be on Wii.
Okay, it was published for the Wii.
Damn it!
Then Nintendo 3DS, and did it come to Switch at some point? And a remaster for the Nintendo Switch scheduled to be released 2020. Yeah, so this one, I thought it was Xenoblade 2, and I'm like, that's really early for a definitive edition. Okay, but if it's Xenoblade
So the
1,
one that came out like when the Switch like first came out, that is
2. That's number 2. The one
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Xenoblade 1 actually is not currently on Switch, so this remaster is actually noteworthy for that.
Oh, good.
Because I currently don't... I played a little bit of it, but I currently do not have a DS, so I could not play it if I wanted to, unless I want to go out and get another gaming console.
You know, I could always just let you borrow mine.
No.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't care enough.
Yeah, so that's everything for that. But moving on, you were playing Astral Chain?
Is that everything? That is everything for the Direct?
I believe so, unless you have something else.
I'm just gonna...
They finished with that. Oh, yeah, one thing we didn't mention. There's now a very highly detailed Sans costume for Mii fighters.
Yay! He's in...
So if you want to play as Sans, this is the closest you're going to get.
Oh, he's the gunner Mii fighter.
The gunner. I was wondering that.
Because his gaster heads are his little arm cannon.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably end up buying that.
Yeah, probably me too.
And never using it.
Yeah, so I haven't gotten too much into Astral Chain, so I don't want to talk about it too much. I might save it for, I don't know, a midweek thing, or maybe talk about it more next time we convene. But hey, if you've ever wanted a fighter where you also have a stand...
I was about to say, how's your stand fighter playing?
It's pretty damn good.
You're liking it?
It's pretty damn good.
Now, is it like a hack and slash? Is it a turn base?
Well, between those two, it's a hack and slash. But the term is, I'm pretty sure they just go for it's a Platinum Games game, so they're all about character action games.
I think I know.
So Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, that's kind of what they're known for. I mean, they're not known for Devil May Cry, but the guy that currently owns it worked on Devil May Cry. So,
weird question: the two characters you see on the front, are they the same person?
It is the player character and their twin, based on what gender you pick.
Oh, does your twin get like kidnapped or some shit? Or are they?
From where I am, they're perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
it had a very Mass Effect Andromeda ring to me.
No, it's not quite there. It's just which
Okay.
twin are you playing as?
Oh, let's go. They get dropped in a Kona. They never wake up for them. Oh, that's neat. I'm glad I took the time to make them.
Cool.
What was the whole point of making the fucking character in Mass Effect Andromeda your sibling if they just are in a fucking coma?
I don't know. Same thing. Same thing as also having the option to customize your spouse in Fallout 4.
That made sense because of Sean.
Okay, yeah, it has one more point than that.
It literally has 100% more point.
Is Sean black or not? I'm pretty sure that's the difference. Is that literally there's just everything about him is the same. It's just a skin color slider.
Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure that's it. There's no other difference.
But yeah, that's it for that. Other than that, it's just what we've been playing lately.
There's a lot. I mean, I've been playing a bit of Astral Chain. I've been playing a bunch of older strategy games. I've gone back to Total War Warhammer 1 and 2. I've gone back to Stellaris. As I said, I've been playing Fallout 4.
Which one is
Stellaris? Space civilization sim.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing really to talk about there because I'm not into them enough to really like. Well, okay, two things. I'm not into them enough that I can really give like super strategies and go super in depth on anything, and you're not into them, so I can't really discuss them with you.
Well, I'm going to discuss two things with you that you've never touched.
Go. It's your podcast.
It's our podcast, Mark. You just need to show the fuck up.
I'm just here for the free. I'm just here for the free booze.
True. So yeah, first thing is I've been playing a lot of Gunpla Warfare, which is the Gundam app.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about buying Gundam Versus on the PlayStation Network store, but it's still full price.
Yeesh.
And like while I was looking at it, first I told you Gunpla Warfare. I found out it was just them knocking toys together, right?
Which is hilarious.
Yes. So when I went on PlayStation Network to find the Gundam game, Gundam Versus, I saw they also released a brand new Gundam game just this year, which is you're a toy picking up pieces for yourself to fight other toys.
That's kind of great.
Why the fuck is this a thing right now?
I don't know. It's because it's the easier way to justify horrible destruction for fun.
Yeah, the one thing I like about it is the fact that, like with Gunpla Warfare, I don't know about the PlayStation Network, PS4 one. The Gunpla Warfare, it's fun to build your own Gundam and have to fight against other people's shit. It's actually super fun. It started off stupid easy, and I wasn't into it, but once you unlock like pilot license and shit like that, like and other special moves, it becomes really neat to play.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get other people to play with me, but they're just like,
no,
good.
I'll count myself among them.
Here's the thing, like, I mean, personally, I have no idea how to convince people to do things. It's just something I can't do.
No, it's I don't know what it is, man. I think it's just I do look at the things you tell me to look at. It's just most of them bounce off me. It's not because of anything you did. It's just I would have if I had discovered it on my own, I would have had the same reaction.
I think I have an unnatural habit of trying new things.
Sure.
So when people like, hey, you should try this, I actually go, yeah, sure. Oh, okay.
I mean, I look at the things you recommend.
My buddy actually got me to play a bit of Fortnite. So I'm just like, yeah, you know what? It's probably me.
Yeah. Hey, I got you to play FF14.
You did, and it's one of my favorite games now.
Cool.
Weird thing about Fortnite is I always hated it, but actually playing it for a bit, I'm like, you know, I get it.
It's not for me, but I get it.
I get it. The building mechanics in it are actually like really neat. No, seriously. Like
no. I know. I'm sorry. I just remembered a funny line.
The fast-paced building mechanics, like you basically can build a fort in a matter of seconds.
So I mean, the funny line I heard was from another podcast that's just like the question of do you want to play Fortnite at a higher level is when you shoot at an enemy that's far away, do they turn into a tower? If yes, Do you like this?
The one piece of advice my buddy gave me was like, if you're being shot at, build a small house.
Not even a house, just a tower, whatever you have.
He's like, build a 1x1. I'm like, what's a 1x1? He's like, literally put 4 walls around you.
Just everything.
I'm like, okay, man.
Build fences.
Oh, I still don't like the battle royale mode, but I was playing the team deathmatch where you just respawn in a different part of the map, and that was neat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That one's fun. I also watched the Steven Universe movie.
Oh, boy, I have nothing to say.
Oh, I mean,
Can I just walk away for a bit?
No.
Oh.
No. I need someone to talk to.
Okay, I'm here.
It's a thing.
I will try to be slightly, more animate than a brick wall.
Here's the thing about it. The music's terrible. 75% of it is just recap.
Wow.
Which, I mean...
What a great movie.
If it was just a normal, kids movie, I'd understand that, but this is Steven Universe. They've made some of the best storytelling... Probably the best storytelling I've ever seen in a kids show, period. It has great writing that would put most adult shows to shame, I will say. But the movie is not that.
Ouch.
The only good thing about it, honestly, is the villain. The villain's really neat.
Is that...
The villain's name is Spinell. You could probably look it up and see her. She looks like a strawberry-flavored Harley Quinn right after Joker broke up with her.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even have to look that up. I've been seeing screen caps over on Twitter.
Okay. She was Pink Diamond's plaything.
I vaguely heard that too.
Because, diamonds be diamonds. But yeah, she, when Pink Diamond went to Earth, she kind of got tired of Spinell constantly being goofy around her. Oh. So she said, let's play a game. You stay here and wait for me to come back.
What a bitch.
And she stayed there for 6,000 years? Yeah, 6,000 years.
Holy goddamn shit.
And she didn't move an inch until Steven's message of peace came out 6,000 years later, of making peace with the diamonds and the fact he's going to Earth to live out the rest of his life. In peace with his friends.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't show you to the end of the movie, her reaction to that, but you just, as she's watching the screen of him giving this message from the beginning of the movie, you just see her feet slowly start to lift up from the roots that grew around them. And slowly walk to the screen. I'm like, oh my god, this is the type of fucking writing I wanted in the beginning of the fucking movie. This is great. Why the fuck wasn't the whole movie this? Oh,
I think because money.
You think because of what?
Money.
I don't know. Chop it down to 90 minutes out of the hour and a half long it was. Cut out most of the songs, and you could have had a decent movie.
Chop it down to 90 minutes from an hour and a half.
I said that wrong. Wow. Chop it down to 60 minutes. Wow,
okay.
That was a brain fart from me. Yeah, but her thing is she stretches a lot, but she also has a tool, which is a scythe that resets gems to faculty settings.
Huh.
Which was used for rebellious gems. So any gem slashed by it will be reset to faculty settings. I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucked.
Why'd they give this to you?
They didn't.
Oh, okay.
It was one of Pink's tools.
Oh, why'd they give it to her?
Because Pink's a diamond.
Okay.
If any gems rebelled, she just has to slash them with the scythe, and then they'll be reset to faculty settings.
Wasn't she the worst of the... How many is it?
There's 4 diamonds.
Wasn't she the worst of them?
No, she was the youngest.
Oh. Why'd they give it to her?
They gave it to all of them to defend themselves.
I thought there was you say that it's the one.
No. Spinell just had access to some of Pink's tools. That's the whole thing.
Okay. I mean, I'm sorry that I really can't comment too much. Is that Steven Universe just holds nothing for me?
I mean,
It holds
you know
nothing
what?
for me.
I don't think you'd like it.
No.
It's a lot of it is it has the balls to do what a lot of shows didn't, and it actually forced the FCC to change the way they judge children's shows, and I think that's pretty fucking neat.
Sure, I'll take your word for it.
Well, seriously, they kept getting pushback because they couldn't show positive gay role models in children's shows. Isn't that fucked?
A little bit.
Like having a gay couple was basically just a no in children's shows. And I'm like, just a positive gay couple. I'm like, oh fuck, wow, okay,
wow. I bet you can't show drugs unless you show a gay couple doing them.
Oh jeez. I remember growing up, like, every other Law and Order show, you could tell who the villain was, because you just had to see which one of them were gay.
Wow.
I'm not joking about that. Like, I have a lot of memories of, like, Law and Order shows where, like, if there was a character that was gay, or the slightest bit, like, macho in the slightest way, they killed the person because of jealousy.
Wow.
Law and Order is such a fucked show, like, looking back on it, like, most of the fucking Special Victims Unit is just straight up bullshit.
I can't recall too much.
They have no idea how the woman's how a vagina works.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's on my end or your cutting in and out.
Yeah, I think it's on both ends.
Yeah. I think it's signing to us that we run our.
You just don't want to talk about Steven Universe.
I mean, I don't.
What are you excited for most out of this whole list here?
Out of this whole list, that's tough. I'm not really super stoked for anything.
I'm stoked for us to be playing Pokemon together.
Yes, that is definitely there, but that's enough of a ways off that I can't get really excited about it.
Yeah.
Yet. Beyond that, a lot of it is, hey, this is coming to Switch. Oh, that's neat for people who can't play it anywhere else.
What's the weirdest thing here you might be willing to try? Not saying you will try, you might be willing to try.
Actually,
there's a lot of weird ones.
Actually, probably Jedi Outcast. I never actually touched that.
Yeah, that's a weird one for you?
All right. I don't know about weird. Maybe, what was it? Hold on. I'm looking through a list.
I probably would try that one, but not at full price.
I mean, I might try Trials of Mana.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was there.
No, but that's 2020. That's another ways off. I don't know. Yeah. Like, there's just nothing that's just super getting me.
The weirdest one here that I might try would be Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore.
Yeah. You probably had that in front of you as you read.
But I probably won't do that.
I mean, if you do, tell me how it is, because I am.
Yeah. All right, we're cutting out horribly, so I think we should wrap up this episode.
Yeah, I think we've done enough. That's Nintendo Direct, everyone.
Which, not bad. I've seen EAs that were worse. EAs.
All right, good night, everyone.
I've seen E3s that were worse, and mostly because of EA.
All right.
Have a good night, everyone.
Goodbye.
Peace.